All right, welcome back, everybody. In addition to managing both vacation and annual rentals, Island Realty does community management as well. Did you know that? Lindsay Blackburn and Ashley Jones, property management experts from Island Realty, are here with much more. Ladies, welcome back to the program. Great to have you here.
Thank you.
Actually, I want to start with you a little bit. We're going to get right into this, of course. So you guys do a couple of different things over at Island Realty. In addition to managing both those vacation and annual rentals, you do that community management.
We do community management. We have several associations that we manage throughout Mount Pleasant and the islands. And we have large associations, smaller associations, but we're more of a boutique type management company. We focus on taking care of the individual needs of the community rather than taking on every community on earth.
That's a pretty good thing to do. You said that you manage, different sizes of communities. There are different sizes and communities, and tell me about kind of the differences in them.
There are many different sizes and types. A community can be condos, townhomes, single-family houses, or even fractional ownership homes.
And what exactly is a fractional ownership home if somebody's never heard that?
A fractional ownership home is one house. Usually it's large and in a stellar location that is owned, that has shares, usually between 8 and 14 shares, and they can be sold independently of one another. So the benefit is that someone can buy a share and get the enjoyment of a vacation home several times a year without having the entire burden of the purchase and maintenance.
That sounds like a pretty idea. So are they popular? Are they growing in popularity right now?
Yes, they have become much more popular on the islands over the last 15 years or so, and we currently have several on our community.
Oh wow, then you guys manage. There you go. Yeah. Tell me a little about what makes up a community association. I know that some people live in neighborhoods, some that have them, some that don't, and where do you guys kind of fall into that?
Community association is a legal entity. It helps enforce and protect the community maintenance, protect the long run of the property in the future, both the home and the property.
Right. Most communities that have been developed by a developer over the last 40 years have a community association, and they are bound by legal documents. Membership is not optional, and they have lien-based assessments. Other communities may have a civic club that's loosely organized, not mandatory management.
Yeah.
Park West would be an example of a community association, an HOA. You must join when you purchase a home. Bayview Acres in Mount Pleasant has a civic club. South of Broad has the Downtown Neighborhood Association, also a civic club. So the dues are much lower and they're much more loosely organized, but for the general benefit of the neighborhood.
So like a typical fee for a community association, and what does that include? We mentioned maintenance a couple of times, but also some security things as well, correct?
Well, it depends on what kind of community you're looking at. Some high-end communities, a condo could offer concierge services. It can offer, the maintenance, the fitness center, the pool, insurances, water, pest control. There's a myriad of things that it can cover. But then you have a simple single-family neighborhood, which might just cover, it's about $200 to $400 a year, and it'll just cover the common ground upkeep, mailboxes, street lights, stuff
flowers,
like that.
doing mulching, that sort of stuff. So why exactly does a community association need a property manager? Can they do it themselves?
They can do it themselves, and many do. What you need to look at is the time commitment it would take for the board and the volunteers to enforce the legal document of the association and patrol. A lot of boards wouldn't want to create kind of the animosity that it might create with your neighbor or those that live in your neighborhood. So a property manager's job is to enforce the legal documents with ambiguity and evenly across the board. So there are no hard feelings between neighbors.
And you guys do it each and every day. So check out that website on your screen. Call that number for much more information on Island Realty. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the program. We do appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks for having us.
Great to have you as always.